On February 20th, the United States Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that President Trump had overstepped his constitutional authority. The specific finding, when Trump invoked the International Emergency Economic Powers Act last April to impose sweeping new tariffs on imports from nearly every country on Earth, citing the U.S. trade deficit as a national emergency, he usurped Congress's exclusive role in setting tax and trade policy. The tariffs are now unconstitutional. And starting Monday morning, the refunds begin. At 8 a.m. on April 21st, U.S. Customs and Border Protection is launching an online portal through which importers and their authorized customs brokers can begin filing claims for repayment. This is the first step in what is expected to become the largest tariff refund process in American history. The numbers are staggering. CBP's own court filings confirm that over 330,000 importers paid a combined total of approximately $166 billion in tariffs across more than 53 million individual shipments. As of April 14th, nearly 56,500 importers had already registered for CBP's electronic payment system. Those registrations alone cover $127 billion in potential refunds, including interest. Not every payment qualifies in the first phase. Phase 1 is limited to cases where tariffs were estimated but not yet finalized, or where a final accounting was received within the last 80 days. Importers who fall outside that window will need to wait for subsequent phases of the rollout. For those who do qualify, after a claim is submitted and approved by CBP, the actual refund payment is expected to take 60 to 90 days to arrive. Importers must carefully document every entry, every form number submitted to CBP describing the goods and their value. Legal experts have warned that a single disqualifying entry can cause an entire claim to be rejected. Beyond businesses, there is a potential second layer to this story. The refund process could eventually extend to consumers who were billed for some or all of the tariff costs on products shipped from outside the United States. That phase has not yet begun, but it is part of the broader framework under discussion. The legal pathway to Monday's launch was not straightforward. The Supreme Court's February majority opinion struck down the tariffs but did not specifically address the question of refunds. It was a judge at the U.S. Court of International Trade who subsequently ruled that companies subjected to the IEEPA tariffs were legally entitled to repayment. CBP is now administering that court order. The political and economic implications run in multiple directions. $127 billion is real money flowing back to American businesses, manufacturers, retailers, importers, who absorbed costs that the highest court in the land has now declared illegal. For companies that pass those costs on to consumers in the form of higher prices, the refund creates a complicated downstream question about who ultimately benefits. The portal goes live Monday morning. Legal experts are expecting technical difficulty given the scale of interest. But for 56,000 importers waiting on $127 billion, it is a start.